Hey, what's going on, ladies? I hope everyone is having a phenomenal day. I just wanted to take a second and stop on in with you guys, as the month of October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as well as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. These are two things that definitely impact us as women, as well as men, too. But of course, I want to, just discuss this with some of you ladies. If you have any questions, concerns, would like to add any input, by all means, take a second and drop it below so that we can, get this conversation going. God cannot fix what we won't expose. And sometimes we hold on to things out of fear that, we don't want people in our business, or, nobody will understand. These are the things we tell ourselves as we sit in the midst of a miserable time in our lives. So of course, this video is about, viewing the signs of an abuser. We think some of these traits are cute when we're first starting out with this guy. But if we really look at some of these traits, and I'm not saying an abuser have to have these traits, but it is something to truly take heed to, ladies, to look at and to definitely discuss, and don't be afraid to find someone to tell them or ask for help. If you are being abused, there is help out there. And don't isolate yourself. The worst thing you can do is go into a form of isolation, because you give the abuser the power over you that he wants, or she. So I just wanted to come to you guys with a couple of traits. So here we go. Let's start out. One of the first traits is jealousy. We literally have abusers who show that trait of jealousy early on. It's something that, you'll notice in some of the things they say. We think, as a woman, sometimes we take it as being protective, or as a little cute. But jealousy is a sign of an abusive partner. And if you take jealousy and you couple that with controlling behavior, that sign does roll in to make it even stronger. So if you're dealing with someone who is jealous of not just another man, but maybe jealous of your children, jealous of your family, jealous of your friends, and then tries to control what, who, where you hang out and who you hang with, wants to know your whereabouts all the time, that is signs that, you may want to really dig deeper into who he is. Another thing that we may want to truly look at is quick involvement. Someone who is, which kind of goes into like that controlling behavior, someone who wants to just jump into a serious relationship early on. And it doesn't have to be, get married like yesterday. Sometimes it can be, hey, let's move in together. Let's, get engaged so quick, so fast. And if you really think about it, it does go into that controlling behavior, being able to control you. He gives you the world. They start off, they wear this beautiful mask and they're everything you want. And next thing you know, you start to see those pieces of that mask chipping away. These are the signs that you really want to look for, because as those pieces of that mask chip away, sometimes, I know for me, the first sign of abuse was not even in a harmful way. That first hit was literally like in a play way. And it was a little too aggressive and a little too hard, but it was in a play way. So you need to look at those things that you see that we ignore and be like, oh, he was just playing. He wasn't serious. I didn't know he would become an abuser off of the strength that I just thought, we was enjoying each other's company. But that is something that as a woman, if y'all playing and it hit you, don't take it as a joke. Take it as a sign. I'm not saying that everybody is abusive, because I don't want you guys to walk around thinking and believing that every man you meet is abusive, because some men aren't. But I want you to be aware. And if you are experiencing some of these things, you want to get help, and you want to get help immediately. Some abusers are unrealistic with their expectations. They expect too much from you. Also, with the unrealistic expectations, there's isolation. This is how they break you down. See, it's like a breakdown process. It's like how the military gets in your mind and they break you down to build you back up to what they want. It's the same thing with an abuser. They're manipulative. Most are narcissistic. So you just really want to pay attention to those signs early on. So if they're starting to isolate you where you're not going out with your friends and family, pay attention. Pay attention to these signs. They will not want you to really talk on the phone to people because they don't want you to tell the secret. There is the secret, and you want to make sure that you find a safe space outside of, keeping their secret. Now, just join us tomorrow for more signs of an abuser. I would really like to make sure this month we really dive deep and dive in. And then, I will also be telling my story and how I went from one abuser to the next. That was something that, I've dealt with, because when you have a trait, we sometimes attract the same demon, and how to break that cycle of attracting that demon. And there's women who will definitely tell you that, I literally jumped from one hand to the next. So, join us, I don't know when the next video will come out. I'm thinking tomorrow. And if there's any women who would like to share, definitely jump into my inbox, so that I can, we can do a video chat. I would love to have your stories and how you survived your abuser. Have a great day.